Hey everybody, J.K. Calloway here, jumping back into The Walking Dead. Episode 21 of Season 10, and I believe there's only one more after this, but this one's called Diverged, which is interesting, because I just watched the previously on, or the little what's to come, and it seems like they're going to catch up with Carol. Carol seems to be the focus of this one. We'll see, but Diverge is interesting, being that that's, you know, more or less what happened to her. She was going to let herself die with the Horde at the end of, well, episode 16. And she got pulled out of there and decided to live, and then made even more interesting decisions. But the ones she made is the ones I think we're going to have to deal with in this episode, because they were costly. I mean, trusting Negan to take out Alpha worked out, but in the process, Hilltop got destroyed. So, I mean, last week's episode was excellent. It was a princess episode. We kind of got a lot of her backstory, and well, really the only backstory we've seen of her at all. She just kind of popped up out of nowhere and like, hey guys, I'm crazy. And it's like, no, she's probably a little more than crazy, and certainly she was. So I'm looking forward to this one. We haven't had a backstory Carol episode in a long time. So if it is that, cool. Like I would love to see, you know, or hear her talk about life before the apocalypse. Like, we know she was abused by her shitty husband. But what about before then? What about during then? Like, what was the things that kept her going and kept her strong and kept Sophia safe? And we didn't really hear about that. Like, she was presented as a meek, you know, housewife, which, you know, there's no way. We've seen her be insanely strong. That didn't pop up out of nowhere. That didn't pop up out of necessity. So I would love to hear more about that. We'll see what we got. But yeah, before we get going, make sure you do hit subscribe right down there. Appreciate that. Right around 9,300, 9,400, something like that. Close to 10K. How crazy is that? So make sure you hit like. More people find us. Hit the notification bell so you see all the stuff we put out, because there's good stuff, man. We're doing Falcon and the Winter Soldier right now, Umbrella Academy. I think we're doing episode 9 this past week, and then the finale next week, something like that. This is us, Doom Patrol, WandaVision. The last few episodes of those went up this week, or are going next week. This week, Wednesday. I don't know, man. I'm so confused and tired. Also, check out Patreon, which is patreon.com/JK Reacts. Full reactions for all the shows we watch, which is super fun. If you want to see our full reactions, there they are. Plus some exclusive stuff. Right now we're doing Killing Eve. The last week of Killing Eve is this week. And The Wire. That'll be going forever. We just started season 1. We're almost at the end of it, but there's 5 seasons, so it's going to be going for a while. Also, we do full season drops this April 1st, which is this Thursday. We're doing Unbelievable, which is a hell of a show so far. And we do lots of other stuff. The MCU, Iron Man to Endgame is all up, so yeah, go check it out. Full reactions to everything. It's a lot of fun. Support the channel. Anyway, Diverged. Like, penultimate episode, I guess? Probably, yeah. So, like, I don't know if they're going to have a traditional finale this time. It seems like they're all kind of encapsulated episodes focusing on 1 or 2 characters that we already know. You know, I don't think they're going to introduce anyone terribly new other than Maggie's crew, I suppose. But yeah, let's jump in. Let's see what else they got. Back with Carol and Daryl after their blow up at the cabin. Things aren't awkward. Nah.
I wish we had more to show for our trip. With all the new mouths to feed too.
We make it work. Stay a little while longer. Looking.
Yeah.
I was thinking I'd work on the North Gate post today, and if things work out, I would maybe get into cleaning the dead fish out of the fishery.
Hey, dude.
Hi, Jerry.
Rosita's already got a crew working on the guard post, and the fishery got cleaned up while you were out.
Jerry, tell me how I can help out, please. Anything.
Uh-oh.
Hey! 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 I know. It's okay, buddy. It's just a rat. I know, I hear it too. No! No! Dog! Get back! No! No! Bad dog! Bad dog!
Got a new MacGyver.
See you later, asshole. First you.
Okay, Carol. Like, I get that she's not feeling useful right now, but like, don't put yourself in danger. There's quite a few. And one's in the hood. Oh!
Stop moving!
Stop moving. I mean, if he's gonna do that, get up and kill him. No, get up and kill him. Are you going further under? Okay. Let's see what they were around, yeah. Military? You could have some useless stuff on him. I say useless, useful. Don't just let things get behind you. Shocker. What fortunate timing. Like, I know they're not gonna kill you. They're not gonna kill you off in this episode, obviously.
Nice.
Ration. They won't taste good, but they'll fill you up. Slipped out. Don't you steal her spot.
That's bold.
Just checking on you.
You think I need checking on?
I do. If Ezekiel were here, he'd agree with me.
Can't argue with that then. Can't you just let people like me suffer in peace?
Yeah, caring. It's a real problem.
Jerry's just a good fucking dude. Yeah, get out of here, jerk.
Did you find anything?
Yeah. How's he? Was he good?
They do awkward really well together. All right, so that relationship's, we'll go with rocky, but I'm sure they'll have to get back together at some point. With facing a new threat at some point. Maybe Negan again? I don't know. Like, I just watched the next week on for the finale, and it's Negan centric, and hell yeah. And it looks like we might meet Lucille, not the Bat, the wife. Like, we might have flashbacks in that one. And might see his backstory, how he became Negan. You know? Ooh. So, more backstory. They've had a couple now. Like, the first one they had in this 6-episode run was the Daryl episode. With some Carol mixed in. This one was much more both of them. And it looks like Daryl got some rations. He certainly didn't get any animals or anything, or see a herd of something that they could hunt. But he got some rations, and like those things are made like to, cut off a baby square and eat like one bite, and it'll fill you up real nice. They're made to last, so that's good. I gotta think like if and when the apocalypse happens, that's everyone's first stop is any military base, and just collect those shits, because like one of those is supposed to last like a month. Like it's supposed to do pretty well. So grab 12 of them, you're good for a year. And then just, whatever. It doesn't matter. Until a new variant comes along of COVID that turns us all into zombies. We don't have to worry about that for now. For now. But yeah, it was a good episode. Carol and Daryl together is always money. And this one especially because it's a different kind of Daryl and Carol. We've never seen awkward, I don't know what to say to you, Daryl and Carol. You know what I mean? Like, we haven't, you know, like, they're piling it on the awkward because they realized, well, at least from Daryl's perspective, that, you know, Carol is a bit of a loose cannon, you know, and she's, you know, she can't step away from her grief and do what's right for the community without, well, burning the fucking thing down, more or less. And she, I think she doesn't see Hilltop being destroyed as that big a deal because the Negan killing Alpha thing worked. I think she still sees that as nothing but a victory. Whereas they lost somewhere they could, like, a number of them could live. And now pretty much everyone's in Alexandria and possibly Oceanside, you know, but like the places to live are dwindling. Not good, man. Like, it's a little, like, really, Carol? Like, you sacrificed one of our townships, if you will, for one person's death. Meanwhile, Beta was there waiting and brought the herd upon you. Like, it didn't do anything. You still got destroyed. Yes, you won the war at some serious fucking cost. So I get where Daryl's coming from, for sure. And I get where Carol's coming from, too, because, you know, yeah, Alpha killed Henry, amongst others, obviously. But, you know, that's a tough thing to get over when a child dies. And, yeah, you want to say it wasn't actually her child. It was, motherfucker, especially in this world. When you take it upon yourself to raise a child, you know, that's your child. Does not matter. Blood doesn't matter. So I get it from both perspectives, but they need to, you know, have a serious sit down, figure it out, realize, Carol needs to realize she's not alone. She's certainly not useless. And go from there, you know. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Leave comments. Let me know what you thought of this episode. And what do you think is coming in the finale? Like, oh, Negan-centric episode with flashbacks, it looks like, with the actual Lucille. And, like, I think she died of cancer, right? She didn't die from the apocalypse. She already had cancer when the apocalypse hit, or something like that, if memory serves, if they stay true to that. I don't know if that's comics or if Negan's talked about it in the past on the show. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and we'll talk to you next time.